Oh, it looks like going live. All right, I think we're live. We should be live.
Oh. Are we? Because I'm refreshing.
It better be live.
All right, there we go.
All right,
there we
live?
go.
We're live, everybody? Okay, listen, I'm going to make a disclaimer. And I've probably saying this the second time because Matt fucked everything up. All right,
my bad.
This is not going to be your typical send-off to our fallen comrade. I decided, just because the way young Cripp was, that he would much rather have a send-off like we're going to give him. I mean, after all, there are a lot of people wondering whether he's actually still alive because he's made this joke so many times. So fuck him. I mean, if everybody thinks he's fucking alive, then that's his own goddamn fault. Good job, crying wolf. But this is your last and fucking final warning. It's not going to be typical. We love Donovan. He was actually a short-time member. He fucked it up. But, I mean, he was actually a short-time member of the Shot from the Point program, and he actually gave us, I think, one of our funniest moments. So this is going to be our loving tribute to our newly worm food friend, Donovan. Exactly the way he would have wanted it. Shot from the Point style at its best. I'll see you there. With the wrong song.
Well, there you go.
That clock keeps ticking like a metronome, and my thoughts keep telling me to get me home, but my balls keep telling me to let me just let me That clock keeps ticking like a metronome, and my thoughts keep telling me to get me home, but my balls keep telling me to let me just let me That clock keeps ticking like a metronome.
All right, we got the bids. Sucky ass news. Legend. Mr. Donovan, Mr. Young Cripp, his last Twitter. How many times did he get banned from Twitter? Like 50?
He got definitely 3 or 4 for sure.
Yeah.
A good few times.
I could really see him like I was like if there is an afterlife, and there isn't, I'm pretty sure of it. The volcano just told me that there's a creator. Didn't say anything about an afterlife. So I can assure you there probably isn't. And but I like if for some reason I'm wrong, I think like because there are people I'm getting like are you guys pulling our legs? Or, like I don't think so unless Ricky's pulling everybody's leg.
Well, I mean, if he did it, it'd be fraud right now because I think
I know.
Like 15,000.
I think it's more than that.
yeah. It's like 20.
Hey, oh, you imagine getting like Ricky getting the call and Cripp finds it out and say, "Hey, Ricky, you know that death thing? Keep pretending. Just do it. You're not. This is the last phone call. just keep pretending. You know. Oh God.
Listen, fuckhead.
God bless his soul. Thanks, Pilkington, for becoming a member. I do appreciate it. Because I'm actually send me the. So there's like what do you call it? A get.
GoFundMe.
Let me see.
It's in your DMs.
Yeah, it's in DM.
Yeah,
there it is.
Elaine Donnie. Oh, poor. There he is, right there. Oh, he passed it by about. Oh God, fuck! Don't send any more money to this thing. He's got plenty of fucking money, and he's dead. He doesn't need it. All right. No, go donate if you want. Actually, put this in the chat if you would. Yeah. Put this in the chat. He's. I'm gonna miss him terribly because, Dankula probably put it best. He did not give himself, and I think Matt, you agree with it because we've had conversations like this in private. I don't think he knew how funny he was. He was really first rate. Dankula really, I think, hit it right on the head here. You were a talented, hilarious comedian, far funnier than you ever gave yourself credit for. That's the vibe I always got. At first, I was kind of like everybody else. Yeah, he's a good guy, but he's just gonna make wheelchair jokes. That's not. That's. There was more to him than that. Way more.
Yeah.
And his Twitter feed was hilarious. Hilarious. And him, like Ricky. They used their disability to joke around for sure.
Listen, fuckhead.
But they never used it to like virtue signal on somebody. And by the way, other stupid fucking cripples who I wish were past fucking Donovan's current situation right now used to use that to him and Ricky. And to this day they say, you're part of the problem. And Cripp would stick it right up their ass. You're part of the problem because you're not sitting here whining and crying like me. You're part of the problem. No, he got a gun and said, I have a gun
Listen,
and I'm
fuckhead.
schizophrenic.
That's what made him a legend, because you're right. He would sit there, he would see what way they were going to go, how they were going to spin it.
Yeah.
It's like Ricky does the same. How are you going to spin this? And then it's like that's the answer.
Because they've heard it all. They know what fake fucking virtue signaling, caring looks and feel like. Because, ladies and gentlemen, they got it in spades. They know exactly what it feels like. And they used it. I mean,
dude, he did not care. He did not care, bro. He was hilarious.
He was at his best when he was like going after like douchebags on Twitter who were being like, you know, like complete dumbasses.
I know. And he ate alive the people that needed to be ate alive the most. The self-righteous, the people that pretend, the people that are ruining everything in our society, the people who pretend to care. Nobody really cares.
Oh yeah, and
you know,
he would like show their true colors too, because like 5 tweets down the line, when they're so mad, they'd be like, "Oh, that's why you can't walk, bitch." You know, they'd show their mask. The mask would come off. You know.
Oh yeah.
It's like, oh, you actually are a piece of shit. You're not virtuous.
Oh, and how many times have we seen like lefties that are like a supporter of women, and they're like, "Make me a sandwich, bitch," like Cenk Unger did a couple years ago. Make me a sandwich, you bitch, because the fucking girl said something you like. Yeah, and that's the great things. I mean, Ricky's more of a physical comedian, and Donovan is. He was a smart guy. He never got any kind of trouble, unlike Ricky, you know. And, you know, his body might have been all twisted up, but he had kind of a big brain. Yeah. And think about this. He was half Puerto Rican. That couldn't have been easy, you know.
Well, you know, I mean, like, if I'm being honest, like, if Donovan would have went a different direction, he could have probably made a lot of money with his situation, but he wanted to be who he was, which was an edgy, he believed in comedy.
He didn't want to be a Ricky knockoff. Ricky does his own thing. He didn't want to be a Ricky, and he could have went that route and probably made it. He would never got as big as Ricky because he would always been a Ricky knockoff. He wanted to be, and the comedians respected him. Let's go through the list of people who dealt with him. Didn't Mullen, Nick Mullen?
Nick Mullen. I can't remember the other guy's name. Louis J. Gomez. All the Legion of Skanks guys. The list goes on and on. How many people have interacted with him, talked about him, that are tweeting about him right now.
Yeah.
Chrissy Mayer. There was another big comedian that was always on the Joe Rogan show, the alcoholic. I can't remember his fucking name.
Which one, Diaz or?
There's a lot.
No, it's
Bert Kreischer.
No, not Bert. It's like he's like an old. He's older. He's like he's pretty crazy. I can't remember his name.
Joey Diaz?
No, white guy. Doug Stanhope. Doug Stanhope.
Doug Stanhope. Oh, Doug Stanhope. Yeah. Didn't Doug?
Yeah, I think he opened for Doug before.
Wow.
Oh shit.
Amazing. Didn't Doug Stanhope say something about Kobe Bryant when he died?
I think that was Ari Shaffir.
Oh, that was okay. I don't want to get that. Doug Stanhope. Yeah. So I mean, he had like people. Well, I'm sure some of his disability played into, being noticed or something like that. But if you really like, he was really funny, and I will say this, like,
listen,
he was one of the few trustworthy. Well, I never told him anything because I don't tell anybody anything, but I trusted him. I knew he was never even Ricky's gotten in drama, you know, but he never got in any drama, and he just, like you said, he stayed kind of disciplined to what he wanted to be. Yeah. I mean, it's almost impossible, and I'm sure at some level he knew that. It's pretty impossible to be the comedian, like you're the paraplegic comedian, you have to talk about that, but he did do other stuff. And he like you said, he was great about like showing how fucked up the internet was, or how these phonies who pretend to care about anybody can be exposed. I want to point out something here. I played this before. I did this in the opening, but this is my favorite. This is top 10. I think it's one of the top 10 funny.
It's legendary.
Yeah,
it's one of my. It's one of my favorite moments. But when I think of like Cripp, this is him. This is him all over, and I loved it. I remember spit drinking.
Oh,
that day.
He was on the team, but this like radio thing, I don't think was his thing. His thing was stage and Twitter. That those were his mediums. I thought that he could kind of bring. But every time we had him on, he was amazing. If you just put on him as a host, then he was fine. And you would, like, I guess the position is called, I like to call it sniping. So if you had two guys that are talking and you let him snipe, then he was really, really good. But this is next level because I've never really explained this, but this is one of those situations, like, did you ever read something and not realize you said it out loud? That's what happened to me here. And this is why I got, like, because when he says to me, like, what he says to me, and I'm like, oh, come on. And it's because I just realized that I read what I was thinking and I wasn't thinking aloud.
Seeing my memes pop up, like the
really?
the tipster ones that pop up from the fucking days when I was gonna make a tipster video.
Make a tipster video, will you? Ghosty, thanks so much. Never thought I'd live to see this day. Rest in peace, Ricky. You prick! Rest in peace, Ricky. Oh, God.
How to f your cat.
All right, so I said that out loud, but I didn't mean to. Did you know any about this, Cripp?
Oh, dude, I stay knowing everything about having to have sex with animals.
No. About the Oreos
Is that not the
triumphant
question you
victory.
had?
Do you even know why you're here, Cripp? Do you even know why you're here?
Is it not to tell you how to have sex with your cat? Because I was under the false pretenses.
Yeah, that's what I knew. That's what I knew. He got me. He made me look ridiculous. But I do that every so. I don't know. Does anybody else do that? Like you see something and then you say it out loud, like a sign or something. I'm one of those guys.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
I've done it hundreds of times.
I don't think I'd ever done it in the show before, and then I pretty much tried. I realized what I did and how weird it was, and I kind of tried to dump it on him and make him look like he wasn't paying attention because that's the army guy in me. Like make the other guy seem like it's his fault, you know, by just talking louder. And Cripp just completely fucking dismantled me. And that's pretty much what he did. Because he was that good. And this goes back to Dankula. I don't think he believed he was that funny. He was really that funny. He really was. You were talking about we talk about him a lot, Matt. And
Yeah.
You were like that was one of the you said it was like one of the first interactions you had.
Yeah, he's one of my first friends in the community. Before I had like joined anything, I would just interact with him, and we started DMing, and we talked a lot. And he'd DM me jokes and stuff that he was going to tweet out for like an optics check.
Oh, he did that?
Stuff like that.
Oh, he never did.
Yeah.
Fucking prick. Come on, Ricky Berwick's Meta PC. Help! I'm trapped in a box with a dead guy. Let's explain this fucking thing. So apparently, he gave this to Broda before he died. You know what I was thinking? If something happens to me, I want dying requests to be buried with Ricky Berwick's PC he got from Meta PCs. I want to take it to the grave with me. I don't want Meta PCs to give him a new one either. That's kind of what inspired me to do this show. and Broda's pretty funny guy. That's an honorable request. I hope Ricky abides by it because it'd be the right thing to do. After all, dying man's last request would put you up there with the worst influencer crimes. Ricky would be like the new Logan Paul overnight. Ricky's really needs to get rid of that fucking PC. It's just a PC. Who really cares to let it go? That's what a true friend would do.
Oh my God! Fuck you! Whoever said that?
Has he responded to this request?
No, he hasn't.
Yeah.
I don't know. Ricky said something that he died with beer and pizza or something like that. I was like, "Are you fucking with us?" But then I realized, well, that's probably what. Does anybody know what happened?
Nope.
No.
Don't know.
No. All right. So everybody's asking me. Stop asking me. I don't know what happened. I like to think that he. I gotta pause this. For all I know, this is gonna.
I heard it was a motorcycle accident.
Yes, it was a motorcycle accident.
For fuck's sake, man.
He fell off a horse.
He tripped.
He's on the beaches of Hawaii. He went to catch the big wave and just,
yeah. He was fucking surfing, bro.
Oh, fuck me!
Oh, God.
Yeah, he was climbing Mount Everest.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay. That was an appropriate fucking vault. Okay, see, Ricky's funny too. What kind of loser can't pay for his own funeral? A dead one. Yeah, good point. By the way, I'm here to tell you to stop donating to his fucking thing. It's way too much fucking money. It only cost about $8,000 to put him in the ground. He's got 20K.
Oh, no.
Philip Klein.
Oh, no.
I told him. You know, I was having a conversation with fucking Nick before I went on, and I said I think it'd be pretty funny just to fuck with him the whole show. And he says, you know, that's a really good idea, but it's not how Twitter will take it. You know, I'm here to say right now, fuck Twitter. How about that? Because I'm going to do this in the true spirit of Donovan. I'm not going to give a shit and lose my Twitter account. How about that? Oh, man. Jesus Louises. I'll send him a fucking $100. I think that's just too much, though. I think that's way too much money. Somebody's going to steal it. I mean, I know what families are like. I mean,
fucking Irish is coming out in you, Tommy.
That's
a
lot of fucking
money.
PlayStation 5s. That's all I can say there. You know what I mean? That's a lot of that could probably replace his wheelchair.
Well, it's not like they can give it to Donovan. You know, I mean, he's dead.
Well, they keep it for themselves.
Yeah, I mean, like, they can't buy him a new wheelchair. It's over. It's gone. Yeah.
Fucking send him some fucking money, because even if somebody's fucking, whoever's getting the money is just having a rough time of it. So maybe just make them feel better, I guess. Maybe they can buy themselves a PlayStation. I don't fucking know. You know. But Donovan was what was his full name? He had a Hispanic. Donovan Costello. He told me he's half Irish and half Puerto Rican. Which,
that's one hell of a one hell of a breed, bro.
This is what happens when Puerto Ricans and the Irish they have twisted little fucking weird looking kids. So I mean, they shouldn't do that. As a warning to everybody. It's an absolute warning to everybody. And goddamn, I almost didn't have my channel tonight. Can you believe that you guys missed that?
Yeah.
Is there any other good Donovan stuff we have? Because I was looking at something for his new album, his comedy album, and there was a black woman giving birth, and I don't think I can play that without losing my channel. You know?
Yeah, no, especially in today's form of YouTube.
I didn't even look at my own wife's pussy when she's giving birth, both of them. I was like, fuck that shit, and I just looked the other way, and I'm not watching that again. Fuck that, that's terrible. Right. Is there anything else? There's got to be some funny. What's her name? The other. She wrote something funny. The other Cripp, the female Cripp.
Bad crippled.
She's really funny too, by the way. I don't interact with her nearly as enough as I should. Jazz, she wrote something really cool. Let me put this up here. And then she's another one that's got like big fucking hairy balls. What she wrote?
I'm really bad at explaining
I find this joke incredibly in poor taste. Donovan was a brave, pure soul. My favorite bits is when he put a cookie in his hand. You're an asshole. That's more fucked up than anything I said. You guys. It's too funny. Oh, this is fucking Ricky Burr with Hitler. Let's see. Go back. He's best people to go back. Is this Ricky's thing? Because she posted something. She posted something really funny. God, I'm taking care of Donovan. I bought his wheelchair and Evan with him. Couldn't do anything about his legs. So, yeah, it sounds about right, Matt?
Yeah.
You imagine that if you go to heaven, Matt, it's like you still can't have your other leg.
I'd be pissed.
Yeah,
I go to
Yeah,
hell.
Matt, what was that show where they had like crippled angels or something?
Yeah, I don't know what the show was
I
called,
like
but we
reading about this.
there was a show like that. They had crippled angels, and everybody was like, "That's so amazing to see like disabled people represented in heaven."
Oh God,
like,
Tony Hawk ripped to Donovan, taught me all my moves. That's too fucking funny. All right, this is like there aren't words for this. Donovan was the first people to reach out to me in this space. The first to be my friend. Behind the economy is a man that would go to bat for you. That I believe. He was the first to drop the stick and support the bros. That I know is true. Because I could talk like I'm not criticizing Ricky. I could talk to him about like I'm kind of fascinated on how he gets through the day. And I could talk to him. It's a little. That's not easy for people to do. And he could go. He's the realest guy that you could find on this hell app. That's the truth. And this is one of the best.
Yeah.
Some people on Twitter said I suffer from internalized ableism. I said that was fucking retarded. It's pretty retarded. Internalized ableism. That's what they tell women when they don't fucking toe the line with the feminists. They say it's internalized misogyny, or maybe you're just full of shit. You know. Oh, and they put him in meme heaven. Good. Queer and armed or something like that. They put JFK.
Fucking Frank Sinatra?
Yeah. Rocket Raccoon. Fucking and Harambe. Steve Irwin.
Yeah, they've got the fucking Mars rover behind Harambe.
That's pretty good. That's the worst part of that. That is the worst part about losing Donovan. Is that he was funny. Twitter is one of the best contributors to go watch back and forth. What do you say?
Really bad at explaining things.
Harry Winter Rowe. I told Cripp not to go down the next game's trail. Yeah, okay.
Sassy replies are not going to win you your father's love. No matter how many times you do it, it's never going to happen. You can give up now.
Sassy replies. I don't know. I was trying to hope some. I was hoping that was a little bit better. Let's see. Tickleberry Finn. Death Crips lived in debilitated wheelchair bound state than most of us could in a century. Rip to the rest in peace to the. I should have my glasses on. I can't read a fucking thing. You're one of a kind. That's absolutely true. Let's see what he says here.
And the joke goes as follows. Guy walks into a bar and is greeted by a very attractive waitress. Hands in the menu and he sees a listing. It says cheese sandwich for $1, $5 hamburger, and a $10 hand job. Guy gets really excited, pulls out his wallet, and says, "Miss, are you the one that gives hand jobs?" Her, being excited, says, "Why, yes, I am." He says, "Well, you better go wash your hands because I'm in a hankering mood for a cheese sandwich." That's a joke. Now, I remember posting that joke on Facebook, and there was a lot of people that got mad at that joke. Genuinely mad. Like, they were offended.
Why?
I wish I could tell you because it's been so long. I don't remember. All I remember is that amongst the people that were upset with that joke, one of my old teachers responded. And I didn't apologize. Why
would you?
And he responded and said, "Donovan, you need to accept that this was a tasteless joke and that you need to apologize to everyone here that this joke is offending." Now, I was well out of high school when this
is why I hate teachers.
Happened. So him coming in and telling me what to do really fucking pissed me off.
Oh, yeah, of course.
I was very angry, and I didn't say anything. It's been festering inside me for so long. But I remembered very recently the old adage of, if you wait long enough, justice will be served. And Mom, I am happy to inform you right now, when looking him up on Facebook, he has cancer.
think I'm gonna have to go to the bar after this. I don't think there's any way around that motherfucker. I'm getting the fuck out of town here. Oh, that's so funny. I can't do that one. I think that's got masturbating or some shit like that. I don't know. This is Don on MK Ultra. Age like the most fine wine. He's so funny. I feel like I don't know. I guess everybody feels like that. Because when Real Talk died, I kept thinking to myself, well, I probably should have made more of an effort to get him on. Now I feel the same way now, but and then maybe if Beyond had him on too much, it would, it would have ruined it too. Because
well, every time he was on, he killed it.
He did kill.
Yeah, I mean, he was amazing. He was amazing when he was on.
Well, it's like I'm kind of used to being the funniest guy in the room here, and I knew when he was here that just look, when somebody can kick your ass. It was kind of like that. Like, this guy's way funnier than me.
So, like, how long you got to live?
Damn, dude.
The joke answer is after this, I'm myself. The real answer is you'll find out soon enough.
I'm shaky right now. That's like literally. I'm like, what the?
I'm here for a good time.
I mean, I would withstand the shaking better than Don could, so I'd rather you shake me.
You right now.
We offended Jules on like a deep mental level.
Someone should just you in the face right now.
Jules, you look like you're like a mortified wife right now. Like, let's piss off Don. Let's see if
That's the new bit.
Welcome to MK.
You've struck a gold line bit. Let's see if we can actually offend Don.
Let's see if we can break the fucking in the wheelchair emotionally. Let's just do it.
God already did it physically. We need to Halo 3.
We need to finish the job.
Halo 3, finish the fight.
Oh my god.
Jeez, he's terribly funny. It is like you see, you go in a room with funny guys, and hang, and I don't know for people that aren't paying any bills with their jokes or their personality. It's I don't want to make it sound like it's the most important thing in the world or anything, but it's not easy. It's like there are guys that are Michael Jordan, Wayne Gretzky, Lionel Messi fucking talents out there, and to be funny around them, it's tough. And he could hang with big guys, and I hate to say it, it's true. Like if you can't probably hang out in Bill Barr's circle unless you're reasonably funny, it's just kind of the way it is, because they're all competitive and stuff like that. It's just like why you can't hang out with professional athletes, because they only understand professional. When I was in the Army, all I hung out with was other soldiers, and he could go into those spaces and entertain, and I just all I can say is I can't stress how difficult that is and how impressed I am as a half-assed podcaster that how impressive that is. Do we have anything else? Do you want to take any calls or anything, or should we?
I'll put the link in there.
Anybody want to come in? I know I haven't been back in a minute. As you see, I look like a Puerto Rican myself. I look like a Spaniard by the time I left. I was gonna do a stream on how Germans drive me fucking crazy, but I can't use the word mate with an H in front of it, if you can believe that. If you don't know what I'm fucking talking about.
Oh, the old H word, okay.
Oh, the H word. Oh, we're down to that. I don't know if you noticed. I got a strike today.
Yeah.
I no longer think fucking douchebag or Grimsey was in front of it. Grimsey, although I'd when I got the notification for the strike on my phone, I was like, I know what video it is. I know exactly what video it is. Exactly what I want. So it said that I dislike very much, and something bad happens to kids. That's what I said, right? The word you can't say anymore, apparently. And it was so Like the 8 word has to be the most commonly used hyperbole on the planet. And I was thinking about it in English, because if you say if like something happens, like you'll say, I ate when the bus is late. I think people say that all the time. They don't really mean it literally. Like, I hope bad things happen to it. Yes, the word that the goblin there push that I can't say anymore. Apparently, I can't say that. I mean, can you imagine the geniuses at YouTube? We need to stop 8 speech. Okay, anytime somebody says 8, no matter what the context, flag it. All right, do you have any idea, like, how many flags? I don't care, get it done. How much you want to bet that happened? Because there is a programmer worth his fucking salt. He's probably taking orders from a blue-haired bitch with no fucking talent, but nobody can say anything to her because they'll get him in sexual harassment trouble. A lot like that lesbian in fucking North London that got that poor girl arrested. A no-talent bitch. Because none of those guys can say, hey, cool it down, Eva Braun. We're going to let the autistic girl go. We're going to let her go. You get in there right now. I think she called me a lesbian. So what? Because they were afraid of her. All those guys are half men. Every one of them, half a man. You know what I just said to her? She said, what happened? Well, she said I look like a lesbian. You do!
Newsflash.
What was it? She looks like my gran.
You do? I think if this went to court, she'd fucking win for telling the truth. You like how the cops? Well, there's more to this story. Oh, really? Oh, guess there wasn't. All charges were dropped, and no cops got fired. It's like Jimmy Dore says, I am a total fucking... I'm almost like a left-winger with the way I think about the government now. I'm totally fucking done with them. Old left-winger, not the new... like Destiny sucking off the CDC. The mouth isn't big enough. I'm like an old school lefty now. Cops look out for cops. You know how I know that? Because soldiers look out for soldiers, and I'm pretty much that trickles down. They wouldn't do that. They're the World Health Organization. Giant blowjobs for everyone. Yeah, I'm an old lefty. I'm done with those people too. Yeah, I'm like I've become an old lefty.
Yeah, you're a classical liberal.
I guess so. But no, because I hate the CIA and I hate the FBI and I don't trust anybody. I wouldn't do anything. And if they came to I swear to God, if the FBI look, we really need your help. No, you're Nazis. Goodbye. No. My wife convinced me to go to the VFW. Back to the VFW. I hope they don't know about the fucking girl. Fucking I made fun of on the internet and got in trouble for. You know. I hate anarchists too. Like, what am I fucking? Anybody says they're an anarchist should be like fucking eaten by piranhas. I swear to God. I mean,
that's
anarchist.
Like
what
a
are you,
fucking
12?
emo girl thing to say now.
What are you,
it's
12?
such like an emo girl thing to say.
I know. I'm an anarchist. Really? When I beat, you know what you should do? You should grab her by the hair and knock her fucking teeth out. Anarchy! I win. I'm the strongest. I'm surviving. I'm knocking your teeth out.
Tommy's going to come in with a Sex Pistols t-shirt on.
Yeah.
And yellow laces on here.
Antichrist! Even fucking, what's his name? John Lydon says these guys are all fucking jerk-offs. He says they're the fascists now. John Lydon's a great guy.
He's got his fucking Guy Fawkes mask on.
Don't believe any. Don't believe anybody, especially streamers that suck off the government. You know.
Like Hassan.
Oh, you know what? Hassan's good. Hassan's good for the fucking conservative movement. Look, first of all, his numbers are in decline. I found out, right? And everybody's starting to figure out that he's a himbo. It's like, look, you're popular. It's like the MCU. Used to be cool, not anymore. All right, so like fucking Hassan used to be cool. Everybody knows he's stupid. Like what happened to Hassan, at least Hassan made money and a mansion out of it, is exactly what happened to who's that other fucking idiot that didn't make any money? The other wannabe that was running around with Tipster and I can't never remember the guy who called everybody a pedo and won't fucking fess up to it. Xander Hall.
Xander Hall.
What happened is like literally the same thing that happened with Xander Hall happened like in a 6 month, or with Hassan, it happened like a 6 month period at Xander Hall. Like somebody called in, we'll talk to him one day. You're just a stupid kid, but I'm trying. And they figured out, and they finally figured out with Hassan. He's a fucking idiot. You ever wonder, like, at least the other bread tube douchebags debate. You know, does he ever debate anybody? No, he doesn't.
Nope.
No, he doesn't. Because he's dumb and he knows it. He's smart enough to know he's stupid. The Lolcow podcast goes, I don't know, whenever those, I've been home for fucking like 48 hours now. I've posted in there and everything. Yes. Remember when William Axshaw debated Xander Hall? Yeah, how did that go? Was he like, he's real coy and jerk off? I forgot. I do remember. This was 2-3 years ago.
Yeah, I remember that. That was like 2020.
2020.
Yeah, that was
like
a while
a few
ago.
years ago.
That was like triangle houses. That's when we were friends with that stupid Australian brawl that had half the talent but just wanted to fuck us all over because we were men.
Oh God, yeah, her.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. She's a winner. Right.
His female friends.
Just wanted to hang with the guys.
Yeah.
He wanted to be one of us and then tell everybody else that we weren't allowing her in. Who put her over? Keem, Nick, John. Everybody put her over, and it wasn't a fucking twizz fizz. Yeah.
I feel like she deserves respect because she is a woman, Tommy, and women need to be treated with respect.
Well, we did. She was treated with respect. She was treated like one of the guys. She was allowed in the community. She was allowed in the money. Thanks. Thanks. Allowed in the, don't give it to Donovan. Give it to me. Remember, I just want to point this out. He's like fucking like 15,000 over the goddamn original goal here. Don't send him anything.
By the way, people are still donating. You should
Stop
that.
Stop donating. He's dead. Stop it. Stop. Oh God. Does anybody want to call it? Let's see. Guy I can't see because I don't have my glasses on. You're on the air.
Silver missed 0.
Yeah, what do you got? Are you a moron? Are you disabled like Donovan?
Yes, I actually am.
Cool.
No, I'll keep this really short and sweet.
Sure.
Thank you. First of all, Donnie is a good friend of mine.
Oh, really?
Thank you so much for doing this stream dedicated to him.
I didn't know.
He would have loved this.
I didn't know him super well, but I think I knew him well enough that this is what he'd want. Am I right?
He liked you a lot.
I loved him. We weren't like the super close friend, but every interaction I had with him was like perfect. I wish it worked when he was more of a part of the team, but I don't think like what I was doing here was like for him. What he was doing, he's a solo guy and he was great at it. You know,
yeah, for sure.
So, do you know what happened by any chance?
I do not, unfortunately. I am friends with some of his family on Facebook, and no one has said anything as of yet. So I'm curious as well. It was just really sudden.
Would you tell me if you want? Like when you tell me and you say this is not for the public, I honor that because I guess I just want some peace of mind. I just want to hear he died in his sleep. I need that. You know what I mean?
You know, what I do know, this is weird. He was supposed to do a show in, I believe, Chicago on Saturday night, but that's when his family said he passed away was Saturday night. So I'm confused. What happened there? Yeah, we just don't know yet.
Yeah, he probably just went to sleep and that was it. You know,
I would really like to think that.
Probably. Well,
yeah.
Probably. So he really liked me, you said? Matt told me that.
Yeah, he did like you. He said, well, actually, I have a message. I was reading my messages with him. He said, yeah, Tommy likes me. I was like, yeah, that's totally true. Tommy does like you. I could tell.
I loved him. He's in one of my T-shirts, too. Because we were going to start putting powder. Yeah. I'm glad he's in there. I'm going to buy a new one tomorrow. I'm going to buy a new one tomorrow. Well, I mean, I hope that the money that he's made way too much of. I hope his family. Yeah. I hope his family. I'm glad they're making too much. Being perfectly honest.
Yeah, they're good people.
Did you say that he died on Saturday?
That's what I have read.
Holy shit! So he died right after that back and forth with that dude on Twitter, because that was on Saturday.
So.
Maybe
Yeah, I guess so.
Actually, you know that guy posted, "I killed Donovan." That guy did. He did. Maybe he doesn't believe it. You know, like, is there any fucking chance we're all getting like fucked with here? No, I guess.
No. Well, no, it would be fraud.
It would be fraud. Yeah, it would be fraud.
Maybe Donovan.
He could go to prison now.
He could go to prison. What are they going to put him in? Jesus Christ! And look at all those prisoners who would get raped by him. Jesus.
You want to know how I found out my friend died?
How much? How you find out?
Abby fucking Blackbird in a live stream chat.
What the?
Yeah.
Wow,
She broke a story. What happened?
Was it the Leia something stream?
Yeah, I don't use Twitter, so people on there found out first, and that's how I found out. I was like, please be a fucking joke. Please be a fucking dark joke, dude.
I always talk to Matt. Like, I knew, like, he wasn't long for this world. I don't think I'm saying anything too shocking by that. I mean, we knew. How old was he? He was like 27, right? He never made 30.
No, he was 29 or 30. He's about
almost made 30. He's fucking shit.
Yeah, either he made 30 or he's about to make 30.
Just to make 30. Oh, yeah. And, yeah, the only time I ever saw him scared or anything, and it's understandable with all the paranoia that was around. And actually, in fairness, like, COVID could have fucked him. I'm so glad he beat COVID. Oh, that's like the best feeling that COVID didn't get him, you know? Because that was the only time I ever saw him, like, truly fucking scared. And a lot of people are scared, too. But, I mean, even we found out COVID wasn't what they told us. What a shock, because the government's not worth trusting. But he probably had every reason in the world to be terrified, whether it wasn't that, you know, people with good immune systems and don't have the problems he had a pretty good chance of getting through it, but he didn't. That's the only time I ever saw him like a little scared and a little snippy on Twitter, but it was completely understandable. And as soon as you know, he realized that this wasn't what we was selling, he started goofing on it like everybody else. you know, like everybody else. It's just ridiculous. All right, listen. Yeah, I'm gonna friend you. I hope you're not bullshitting me. I hope you feel really awful.
What if I was? No,
That's
you'll
funny.
see my name on the GoFundMe and in your chat. I'm Claudia.
Tell me, like, saved a bunch of kittens and got hit by a car doing it, and all the kittens survived or some shit.
He loved his cat. He had a cat named Buddy.
Buddy? Oh, that sounds like a good
Oh yeah, he took pictures of that cat a lot.
Yeah, he did.
What kind of cat was it? I never noticed a fucking cat.
I think it was Tabby.
Yeah.
Tabby? Yeah.
Yep, just a little orange kitty.
We got
his buddy.
My father-in-law house sitting, and I can't show it because it'd be kind of like toxic. I showed it.
Listen, fuckhead.
He forgot we had cameras all over the house, and then he was talking to the cat while the cat patiently sat and looked up at him, and he started talking about the fucking meaning of life, or I don't fucking know, and the cat was just looking at him. And me and my wife were watching this in Tenerife, and like, we've got to get home because he's losing his shit. And now the cat won't fucking eat because apparently he was feeding him fucking meals.
Or traumatized. That cat that cat is traumatized now.
That cat's traumatized because he's not getting steak. You know, if I know him, he probably cooked himself some steak. It's sit down, have some. Now she won't.
We were talking about the deep state.
Yeah, deep state.
Buddy's just sitting there with a cigar and a glass of whiskey. That's an interesting take you've got there.
How his mom was, he told me that he's really close with his mom, and his mom had a really good sense of humor too. I guess you'd have to. You know, I guess you have to. And then they would like play fight, which was kind of funny. And he even told me he did get into it with her a lot. He says it's tough it's tough being around somebody like me. He told me. I think, he did tell me. He's very honest. I'll never forget this. Like, this is years ago. I remember watching this because I didn't want to fucking talk to my sister-in-law or some shit. So I went to my phone and I saw something, and we use this word as an insult, which is kind of weird because it's kind of a sign of strength. But he did a video called "How I Cope," and because he said that was like the most common question he got, and then he explained it in detail, and it was intelligent and well thought out, and I didn't understand any of it by the time he was done. And that's when you kind of realize, like, he lived as long as he did because he's a fucking great human being and an exceptionally strong one. And I know I couldn't do that. Because I'm not that tough. And I think, if for God forbid the video is still up, you should all watch it. Because you stop fucking being a bitch, complaining about your shit. Because I said it before, you know, Donovan smiled a lot, but it was a heavy smile. It don't get any harder than that. The cards don't fall any more unfair than they did for him. You know?
I don't know how he fucking did it.
I don't know how he did it either.
Tommy, I was actually just DM'd an update on how he died. He actually died at war in Kuwait.
Dude, he saved my life. Holy shit.
Turns out he was a special ops agent. We didn't know about it.
All right, man. I think
he's Rambo.
See his fucking, like, the legs, the wheels in his wheelchair like spring up like a wily coyote, and he comes up and cuts somebody's fucking throat from behind.
He's got the fucking Bowie knife in his mouth.
Thanks for pulling it back, Matt.
God. Jesus Christ.
I'll hop out of here. Thank you guys so much.
Take care.
Thank you.
No, thank you.
I think I'm gonna end it right here. Patreons, I'm apologizing. I'm not. I need to go. I hope you understand. Definitely, if you could put Donovan's thing in there one more time. Just,
yeah.
I hope young Cripp. Are you seriously crawling? I love you, brother. Yeah. Oh man. It's not only it's not a loss to just the commentary community. It's for everyone. It's comedic. It's Twitter. It's like there's somebody. He made my day by shitting on people that don't really care that pretend to, and I don't have that anymore. I'm gonna have to. Yeah. I'm gonna have to go to Jess, who I don't know how she's crippled, but I still want to bang her. I don't know why. You know.
You know the story, right?
It's not
you know the story with her?
I hope her her vagina's okay. Is it?
She's actually taken. No, she's taken because she actually met her boyfriend in the replies of Cripp's tweets.
Oh, she must be really fucked up then. Oh, forget that. I mean, Jesus Christ. Like,
well,
who the hell could that be?
No. No. They're like both. It's like a disabled love story. They're both disabled. They met on... No, like he's disabled, she's disabled, Cripp's disabled. It was like this amazing story, you know.
Shoot, honey.
You can make like a Lifetime movie out of that.
Fucking put them on a monorail together to want them up to the church. You know. Imagine if every church had to install like some kind of thing where they could bring the bride and the groom up at the same time, like a monorail, and they had to keep it in. And no matter where you went to worship, you had this thing where they could hook you in and bring you up, like you couldn't walk to the altar. That'd be awesome. Why do you have this in the church? We have to. It's state law. It's regulation. Good. Because it's fun. Kowalski's legal team. Contrary to reports, Donovan Chesky was... I gotta go. Guys, I love...
All right, I got a clip to end it off with. This is one of Mitch's clips that he found. It's only a couple seconds long. I sent it to you. It's you got to download it, though, so... or
I gotta download. I'll figure this shit out. They changed everything. It doesn't download the bottom anymore. Chrome. It does it like at the top. I don't like
it does.
I
It
hate
top.
that. I like the old way. It was so much cooler. Then I gotta capture it and fucking shit. And, let me.
It's like a couple seconds. It's not good, but it's a great clip to end.
Yeah, I gotta. I have to go through a whole fucking thing here. Yeah, Windows Media Player, sure.
Damn.
Okay, hold on. Yours go.
Oh no!
Oh god!
This is I think I feel bad about this one.
I'm really bad at explaining things.
Cripp died in a driving Compton rival gang. Yeah, I wish. Oh god. That would be me if I was crippled. Like, I want to do a drive-by. You know, let's just do a drive-by and just see how it goes. Hang on a second, media player. Is that it? No, it's not picking up the con. You know what I'll do? I know what I'm gonna do. Fine, we'll just do a capture.
It's up, yeah.
Yeah, just do a fucking improv cap. Oh, you country. Oh, it's not coming through. The Bloods. You fucking prick you. It's for some reason that didn't work either. Hold on, maybe I could do it this way.
Can't you move it into Chrome? Isn't there a way to do that?
Yeah, you might be able to just drag it into Chrome.
I'll try to drop it in. This is just, it's kind of rough when we do it this way. Can I got it? No, it's like, it's acting all weird and shit. Hang on. It's like, source memory. Yeah, give me a fucking break. Yeah, I don't know. There's like too many. Yeah, no, I can't move it into Chrome because it's not fucking Chrome. That's the problem. That's weird. I gotta get this. I will figure this out.
Well, here, if you want, you can just show my screen.
I got it.
Here. You got it?
I got it. All right.
Finally, we got it.
All right, here we go. All right, we'll end on this note, I suppose. Hold on. Here, 3, 2, 1.
Dance! Woo! Yeah!
All right, everybody. That's pretty much how this is how we went out. And I love you all, Donovan. I'll miss you so much, but so many more people that probably loved you in a way different way, a lot closer way, will miss you. I know my fans will forever remember you. You're going into the Shot from the Point Heaven with Real Talk. I hope you know something about football because that's what he's going to be talking about. All right. So take care and good night.
Yeah.